Hi, it's Cass. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody who watched my last video and to those who commented as well. It honestly means so much. Yeah, I'm really shocked by how many people commented such amazing and sweet things. I did not at all expect it. After I uploaded the video, I actually didn't check it at all for a good few days because I just didn't want to know. I couldn't believe that I'd uploaded that. I thought it wouldn't get really many views at all, but I also was scared that if it did, I was scared of what the comments would be. So I just avoided it for a good few days before I kind of built up the courage to check it. And then when I did, I was so overwhelmed with how many sweet comments there were, so thank you so much. It honestly means the world. The purpose of this video is to just thank you. Like, I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate it, and I'm just going to reply to a few of the comments I got as well. I did reply to most of them through commenting, but I thought just to like clear anything up, nothing bad or anything, there's nothing bad. So yeah, most of the comments were very supportive and people were really happy that, I don't know if happy is the right word, but people were, I guess, glad that I was able to kind of share my experiences. So I'm really glad that it could have a positive impact on people. Yeah, so most of the comments were like that, and it means so much. Thank you. I won't like name names or anything because I don't know if people want me to. There was one comment that had said something about that like a lot of people, everybody's coming out with their stories now and, you know, using Eugenia as views, I guess. And I don't take offense to that at all because, I mean, I'm sure there probably are people that, not just to her, but, you know, to other YouTubers in general, they'll make videos about other people for views, and that, I guess, yeah, it depends what your intentions are. But for myself personally, it wasn't for the views at all. If you've been on my channel for a while, you'll know that I have mentioned mental health in my previous videos. I've mentioned that it is something that I want to talk about, but I just haven't been in the place that I've been able to yet. And seeing a few people addressing their feelings towards Eugenia and how important it is for them to recover and reflecting on themselves inspired me, I guess, to build up the courage to make that video. But I made it with so much love and support. Eugenia is one of my favorite YouTubers. I've watched her for years. It's just painful to see what's happening to her, and I guess that kind of gave me the push to finally talk about that a little bit more on my channel. But yeah, it wasn't at all like for views or anything like that. A few comments I got, people asking me if my house is haunted because people saw anomalies or orbs floating around. I see them too. They're in my previous videos as well. When I'm editing, I see them. They're little like white dots that kind of fly across the screen. I don't know what they are. I'm assuming some are dust. Like, surely they would have to be. Like, some would have to be dust, surely. But the area in my room where I record, it's my desk. It's an area I use a lot. So it's not really a place where dust would settle. So I can't really explain what those things are. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what they are, but I'm really sorry if they're distracting. So yeah, I don't know if like my house or whatever's haunted, you know, providing it's friendly, I don't really mind. Another thing that people mentioned, a lot of people disagreed with me about the depression aspect of Eugenia, and upon reflection, I completely agree. I don't think that her eating disorder is entirely tied to depression. I don't think that her reasons are the same as what mine were. Mine being that I wanted to kind of disappear. I just didn't want to take up any room whereas the more weight she seems to lose, the more she seems to show of her body. So that kind of contradicts it, I guess. So yeah, I agree that for her, she may still be depressed, but I don't think it's the eating disorders in the exact same like form, if that makes sense. I think it's more of a coping mechanism for her. So thank you to the people who pointed that out to me. I completely agree. A lot of people also liked that I'd tied eating disorders to anxiety and control. I think there is a strong correlation between the two, and quite a few people commented saying that they like how I'd made that connection. I guess, like, for myself, when I was in that state, I knew what I felt, but I didn't know how to explain it. So for a lot of people to be able to relate to that, I'm really sorry that you've experienced that. But I'm glad that you could connect to that video and that I guess we could understand each other. Somebody also messaged me on Instagram. They asked me like how journaling, I think somebody commented, but then somebody also messaged me on Instagram talking about how journaling can either help or worsen their eating disorder, because like bullet journaling looks so aesthetically pleasing and people can find that stressful, because if you have issues with food and that nature, quite often you are like a perfectionist. Not always, of course, everybody's different, but that can be like a common source of your anxiety. It can be a big problem. And I explained that that used to be the same for me as well. I would have journals and books that I would hoard for years and never use. And I would never use them because I was paranoid that I would wreck them, that I would make a mistake, and I just didn't want to wreck them. So I would hoard them for years and years and years and try to carefully plan out what I was going to write or draw in each one. And there was just a lot of anxiety around it. So I started junk journaling, and my Instagram, so it's Life's Bookstore, is a junk journaling kind of business that I started. So basically I use like old recycled papers, scrapbook paper, like all different paper. It's like different kind of sizes as well, and it's yeah, so it's all like mixed paper, and I don't measure. So I hand bind the books and the journals, and so even if I tried, I couldn't get it perfect. And it took a long time to really let go to do that, because I do experience anxiety and I have got an OCD diagnosis. It's not bad, like it's not severe, I don't think. I think I've got it pretty well under control. That sounds like so contradicting to say I have an OCD under control. I don't think I've got it very severely, if that makes sense. I think that my OCD is quite high functioning, and that I am fortunate enough for it not to impact my life too greatly. But still, having that kind of experience with anxiety and OCD, and then like making journals, like the feeling to get it perfect and to measure it and everything was always there, whereas now it's not. Now I make junk journals and they're supposed to be messy. They're the type of thing where like if you go to a movie or something, you could just stick the ticket in there. Like, you don't have to write this whole paragraph of all this detail of what you did and plan it all out, map it all out, just, outline it in pencil and then draw it. There's a lot more freedom around it. And if you make a mistake, just much. Just tape the ticket over the top of it or put a sticker on it, cross it out, it doesn't matter. They're supposed to be messy. Also, I do plan to keep this channel alive still, just posting kind of random content that I do post, but I do want to be able to reflect on mental health at times because I want this channel to be a safe space. I've always wanted it to be like that, and at the moment it's hard to fully dedicate this channel to mental health because it's still hard for me to talk about, and I don't feel like I can help other people until I kind of get better myself. I'm definitely better than I was, the best I've been in years, but I feel like I've still got to kind of work on some stuff, and this video, like this channel, will kind of grow with me. One thing you can hear Willow's bell. One thing I do plan on making is a Q&A video, just because I'm curious to know like what you guys want to know about me. I'm not sure, you might not want to know anything about me, but I thought that could be an interesting video. Hi, I did that thing again where I stopped to take a break because the video was getting a little hard to make, and then I just didn't come back. So it's now the next day. So once again, I'm so sorry that this video is scattered, but I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody who's supported my previous video. It means a lot to me, and that if you ever want to share your story, I'm all ears. I will offer you nothing but love and support. So if you ever feel like sharing your story or you just want to talk, please feel free to reach out in the comment section below or to message me on Instagram. It is a business Instagram because that's the only one I'm active on, but it's still always open for you guys to message me. Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, and that you stay safe and healthy.